Hi, this is Brad Constantine, and this is a podcast recording of the Old Testament. Although this is not an official recording of the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints, every effort's been made to be as doctrinally accurate as possible. I'll be using for the text the Joseph Smith translation of the Old Testament, along with many commentaries from general authorities of the Church, BYU professors, Bible scholars, and others. This format will be very detailed, and so if you want a deep analysis of the Old Testament, you come to the right place. Thanks for your attendance. Hi, and welcome back to the Old Testament podcast. This is going to be for 1 Samuel chapter 6. And the ark of the Lord was in the country of the Philistines 7 months. And the Philistines called for the priests and the diviners, saying, What shall we do to the ark of the Lord? Tell us wherewith we shall send it to his place. And they said, If ye send away the ark of the God of Israel, send it not empty, but in any wise return him a trespass offering. Then ye shall be healed, and it shall be known to you why his hand is not removed from you. Then said they, What shall be the trespass offering when we shall return to him? They answered, 5 golden emerods and 5 golden mice, according to the number of the lords of the Philistines, for one plague was not on you all, and on your lords. Wherefore ye shall make images of your emerods and images of your mice that mar the land, and ye shall give glory unto the God of Israel. Peradventure he will lighten his hand from off you, and from off your gods, and from off your land. Wherefore then do ye harden your hearts, as the Egyptians and Pharaoh hardened their hearts, when he had wrought wonderfully among them? Did they not let the people go, and they departed? Now therefore make a new cart, and take 2 milched kine, or milk cows, on which there hath come no yoke, and tie the kine to the cart, and bring their calves home from them. And take the ark of the Lord, and lay it upon the cart, and put the jewels of gold, which ye return him for a trespass offering, in a coffer, or basket, chest, trunk, especially for valuables, by the side thereof, and send it away that it may go. And see, if it goeth up by the way of his own coast to Beth Shemesh, then he hath done us this great evil. But if not, then he will show that it is not his hand that smote us, it was a chance that happened to us. And the men did so, and took 2 milch kine, that almost sounds German to me, and tied them to the cart, and shut up their calves at home. And they laid the ark of the Lord upon the cart, and the coffer with the mice of gold and the images of their emerods. And the kine took the straight way to the way of Beth Shemesh, and went along the highway, lowing as they went, and turned not aside to the right hand or to the left. And the lords of the Philistines went after them unto the border of Beth Shemesh. And they of Beth Shemesh were reaping their wheat harvest in the valley, and they lifted up their eyes and saw the ark, and rejoiced to see it. And the cart came into the field of Joshua, a Bethshemite, and stood there, where there was a great stone, and they clave, or split, or cut up the wood of the cart, and offered the kine a burnt offering unto the Lord. And the Levites took down the ark of the Lord, and the coffer that was with it, wherein the jewels of gold were, and put them on the great stone. And the men of Bethshemesh offered burnt offerings, and sacrificed sacrifices the same day unto the Lord. And when the 5 lords of the Philistines had seen it, they returned to Ekron the same day. And these are the golden emerods which the Philistines returned for a trespass offering unto the Lord: for Ashdod 1, for Gaza 1, for Askelon 1, for Gath 1, and for Ekron 1. And the golden mice, according to the number of all the cities of the Philistines belonging to the 5 lords, both of fenced cities, or fortified, and of country villages, even unto the great stone of Abel, whereon they set down the ark of the Lord, which stone remaineth unto this day in the field of Joshua the Bethshemite. And he smote the men of Beth Shemesh, because they had looked into the ark of the Lord. Even he smote of the people 50,000 and 60 men. Holy mackerel! And the people lamented, because the Lord had smitten many of the people with a great slaughter, just because they looked into the ark. Concerning the men of Bethshemesh, who were smitten for sacrilege, the Hebrew account says, And he smote among the people 70 men, 50,000 men. It is not a proper Hebrew expression for 50,000 70. The 50,000 men appears to be an added phrase or gloss. The Septuagint and Josephus both have merely 70 men. That sounds better, doesn't it? Exactly what they did to bring the curse upon them is not clear. If it was merely looking upon the ark, then one wonders why all were not smitten. Bible scholars have indicated that the Hebrew word translated looked actually means to look upon or at a thing with lust or malicious pleasure. Remembering that the lid of the ark was with the cherubim on it was solid gold, and the ark itself was covered with gold plating, it is possible that these residents of Bethshemesh looked upon the ark with covetous eyes, or at least upon the golden emerods and mice that were sent with it. But whatever the specific reason for the deaths, the lesson was clear. The Ark of the Covenant was a physical symbol of the living presence of Jehovah. Any unholies, whether Philistine or Israelite, was not to be tolerated. That was out of the Institute Manual. The Authorized Version translates in verse 19, "They had looked into the ark, following in this the rabbis, but this view is scarcely tenable, nor is the rendering of other interpreters satisfactory. They looked in the sense of curious gazing at the ark, although this assuredly comes within the range of the warning. But the whole text here seems corrupted. Thus, in the statement that he smote 70 men, the addition of the people 50,000 has, judging it both on linguistic and rational grounds, unquestionably crept into the text by the mistake of a copyist. But Thenius points out other linguistic anomalies which lead to the inference that there may be here some farther corruption of the text. Accordingly, he adopts the reading from the Septuagint translated, "And the sons of Jechonias rejoiced not among the men of Bethshemesh that they saw the ark of the Lord." And that was all by Edersheim. So it's not 50,070 that died, it's 70 people that died. That's a whole lot better. Although 70 is a lot, but it's better than 50,000. "And the men of Bethshemesh," verse 20, "and the men of Bethshemesh said, Who is able to stand before this holy Lord God, and to whom shall he go up from us? And they sent messengers to the inhabitants of Kirjath-jearim, saying, The Philistines have brought again the ark of the Lord. Come ye down and fetch it to you." And so that's the end of the chapter, and come back next time. We'll see what happens. Bye.